Hey everyone, welcome back to Puck Nuts. Today, we're diving into a big question: is Gary Bettman the man who saved the NHL, or the one who made fans lose faith in it? Since 1993, Bettman has been the face of the league. Under his watch, hockey has grown fast. New teams, bigger TV deals, and more fans across North America. But that's only part of the story. He's also known for leading the NHL through 3 major lockouts, missing full seasons and leaving fans frustrated. Some say he's helped the business of hockey, but hurt the heart of the game. So, what's the truth? Is Gary Bettman a smart leader who made the league stronger, or is he out of touch with the fans and players? Let's find out together. If you love hockey talk like this, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any new episodes from Puck Nuts. Taking charge, Bettman enters a troubled league. Gary Bettman officially became the first commissioner of the NHL on February 1, 1993. Before that, the league was led by a president, but owners wanted someone new to modernize things. Bettman came from the NBA, where he worked in marketing and legal roles. The NHL hired him to grow hockey in the United States, fix ongoing labor problems, and turn the league into a stronger business. At the time, hockey had a smaller audience in the US, and Bettman's job was to help change that. Under his leadership, the league expanded to new cities, especially in the southern US, and began working on bigger TV deals. He also had to deal with tough labor talks, including lockouts that paused or canceled entire seasons. Some people supported his big-picture plans, while others blamed him for hurting the game's traditions. But one thing is clear: Bettman took over the NHL with a goal to make it bigger, more modern, and more American-focused. Growth and expansion, a business marvel. Since Gary Bettman became commissioner in 1993, the NHL has grown in a big way. Back then, the league had 26 teams. Now, it has 32, with new teams added in cities like Nashville, Columbus, Minnesota, and Las Vegas. While not all of them were instant successes, like the Atlanta Thrashers, who later moved to Winnipeg, others, like the Vegas Golden Knights, quickly became fan favorites. Under Bettman, the NHL also signed some huge TV deals that helped bring in more money than ever. One of the earliest big wins came in 1998, when the league signed a $600 million deal with ABC and ESPN for 5 years. Since then, more deals followed, including a major contract with ESPN and Turner Sports starting in 2021. These deals have helped the NHL hit record revenues. Bettman himself has earned a lot too. Reports say his total salary over the years has passed $166 million, which is more than most NHL players make in their entire careers. His time as commissioner has clearly brought big financial gains, though some fans feel the focus on money came at a cost to the tradition and soul of the game. Still, Bettman changed the league forever. Labor conflicts, locker with a lockout. Gary Bettman's time as NHL commissioner has been shaped by 3 major lockouts, and they've left a mark on how fans and players see him. The first lockout came during the 1994-95 season.
To cancel the season, effective noon on Tuesday, January 10th, in the event the agreement is not reached. Our offer to the players will and does not contain any tax. It does not contain a cap. It provides unrestricted free agency for veterans.
It lasted 104 days and cut the season from 84 games to just 48. Bettman pushed hard for a salary cap to help teams control spending, while the players wanted a luxury tax system instead. That battle led to months without hockey. Then came the worst one, the 2004-05 lockout. This was the first time a major North American sports league canceled an entire season. It shocked fans around the world. That lockout ended with big changes. Bettman got the hard salary cap he wanted, and player salaries were rolled back. The cap was now tied to league revenue, giving owners more control over spending. Unfortunately, history repeated itself in 2012-13. Another lockout hit, and half the season was lost. Bettman warned that both the league and players were losing $18 to $20 million every single day during the shutdown. Though the league eventually bounced back, many fans never forgot the silence on the ice. While these lockouts may have helped create cost certainty for owners and helped the business side of hockey, they also left a bitter taste. Many still see Bettman as the face of these long, painful conflicts. He might have helped grow the league's money, but to fans, the cost of losing games and trust wasn't so easy to forget. Player safety and controversy. One of the most serious issues during Gary Bettman's time as NHL commissioner has been how the league handled concussions and player safety. Many people, especially former players and health experts, have criticized the NHL for not doing enough, fast enough. They say the league acted a lot like the tobacco or oil industries, downplaying risks and slowing change even when the danger was clear. For a long time, the NHL didn't strongly connect repeated head injuries to long-term brain problems like CTE, even though evidence was growing. Internal emails and league comments showed Bettman sometimes speaking lightly about head injuries. That upset a lot of players and families, especially those who watched loved ones suffer memory loss, depression, and even early deaths. Critics say Bettman was more focused on avoiding lawsuits and keeping the game going than protecting the people who made it great. Although the league has taken some steps, like rule changes and better concussion protocols, it came later than it should have. Many believe those early delays may have cost lives or made players' conditions worse. For some fans and players, Bettman's slow response to concussions is one of the darkest parts of his legacy. It's a wound that still hasn't healed. Innovation and global vision. Gary Bettman has always looked for ways to grow hockey beyond just North America. Under his leadership, the NHL has worked to become more global. He helped set up games in other countries like Sweden, Finland, and China, hoping to bring in new fans and give the sport a bigger worldwide stage. He also played a part in bringing back the World Cup of Hockey, an international tournament that brings together the best players from different nations. The next edition is planned for 2028, and Bettman hopes it will draw more global attention to the NHL. Along with international efforts, Bettman has also pushed for tech upgrades inside the game. One big change was the introduction of digitally enhanced dashboards. These are the boards around the rink that show digital ads instead of regular signs. The idea was to create more ad revenue and a cleaner look for fans watching at home. While the system has won awards for innovation, some fans complained about glitches or distractions during games. Still, Bettman's support for digital tools and global events shows that he's trying to move the NHL forward. Whether you like every change or not, his goal has clearly been to grow the game in new ways. Leadership style, numbers versus fans. Gary Bettman is not the kind of sports leader who tries to win fans over with charm. He's more of a behind-the-scenes strategist, someone who focuses on deals, rules, and long-term planning instead of public speeches or big emotions. That's one reason why, during big NHL events like the Stanley Cup Final or the NHL Draft, he often gets booed by the crowd. It has become almost a tradition for fans to voice their frustration at him, even if the moment is meant to be a celebration. Some people say Bettman doesn't mind the boos. He knows he's not in the job to be liked. Instead, he focuses on keeping team owners, league officials, and even players somewhat balanced, even when their interests don't always match. Insiders often say that Bettman is very skilled at managing those tricky relationships and making sure the business side of hockey keeps growing. Still, for many fans, he's never felt like one of them. While other commissioners might be seen as more approachable or relatable, Bettman is viewed as distant. That gap between him and the fans has shaped his image over the years, more businessman than fan favorite. It's a big reason why opinions on him are so split. What's next? The succession question. Gary Bettman is now in his early 70s, and after more than 30 years as NHL commissioner, many people are starting to wonder when he'll step down. While he hasn't made any official retirement plans public, there are signs he might want to stay in office at least through the next collective bargaining agreement. That would allow him to help guide the league through another big round of labor talks, something he's done many times before. Still, a change in leadership feels closer than ever. The name that comes up most often as his likely replacement is Bill Daly. He's been Bettman's right-hand man for years and understands how the league works inside and out. Daly is well known around NHL offices and respected by both owners and players. When Bettman finally decides to step away, Daly could be the one to take his place and lead the NHL into its next chapter. Summary: savior or villain? Pros: massive growth, revenue, teams, visibility. Stability and cost control through salary caps. Global expansion and modernization. Cons: multiple lockouts hurting players and fans. Poor response to head injury crisis. Seen as detached from fan culture and the on-ice spirit. So who's right? It depends on your view. Bettman built the modern NHL, but his methods sometimes cost goodwill. So, what do you think? Is Gary Bettman the guy who saved hockey by making it bigger and richer, or the one who made fans feel forgotten with all the lockouts and tough decisions? Has he helped grow the game, or taken something special away from it? Let us know what you believe down in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If this video helped you see both sides of Bettman's legacy, hit that like button and subscribe to Puck Nuts for more hockey stories that really dig deep. We're here to talk about the moments, people, and choices that shape the game we all love. Whether you cheer for the old school or love the modern era, there's always something to learn. Thanks for being part of the Puck Nuts community. We'll see you in the next one, and as always, keep your stick on the ice.